Peasant Productions presents the math of ESP, why it works even if you don't believe in it. Okay, as expected, the first name caller came in, left me a, ooh, you're a charlatan, no prophet's ever been true. Yeah, okay, let's examine this issue for a moment, okay? The Bible Church. A prophet has to be 100% correct, or that prophet is a charlatan. 1700 years, 1,700 years since 300 AD, anybody that opposed Christianity or Catholicism or made any kind of prophecies has always been pretty much labeled as a charlatan, a heretic, a liar, a cheat, a thief, a stealer, all that kind of stuff, okay? 100% correct. Now, the Bible, it's got prophecies in it, doesn't it? The whole of Revelations is a prophecy. But what do they keep telling you? Oh, it's over there. It's way down the line. It'll never happen. Don't worry about it. Why? Because they know that they're in trouble if they don't meet their prophecy of 100%. Because that's what they tell all the parishioners, all those people that come in and give money. Give me money, I'm your priest, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to save you from the devil. Give me money, give me money. I need your silver, I need your gold, I need your alms. Oh. Now, 100%, right? Is the weatherman ever 100% correct? But you don't tar and feather him, do you? Or her, because nowadays, especially in America, the cute little girl in a really slinky, tight, sexy outfit giving you the quick ba 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 about the weather. Whether or not that woman has any capacity to know the weather and know what she's talking about isn't of issue, okay? They got some cute little honey up there doing it, alright? George Fishbeck and the ugly old man and stuff like that, they're has-beens. We don't want to talk about them anymore. We don't want them on TV anymore, okay? Television is definitely about entertaining you, and it's much more fun to watch a very beautiful woman tell you about the weather, good or bad. It doesn't matter. She's telling you it could be a great day to go to the beach, or you're about to get slammed by a hurricane or a major blizzard. It's a lot more fun to watch a pretty woman sit there and tell you, okay? And that's what I'm kind of picking about. I was 12 years old when I went to an advertising thing in 1971, and they sat there telling you want to sell a product in America, have a semi-naked woman in front of it. A semi-naked man will also sell, but because of the anti-gay, anti-lesbian, anti-faggot type stuff that is so heavily pushed, of course, having a semi-naked man makes an awful lot of men feel bad. However, anti-lesbian is much lower in anything than the anti-men homosexual action, because Penthouse shows two women together, Hustler shows two women together, numerous things about how the best man in the world has all kinds of women crawling all over him. So obviously they're going to kiss and hug and touch and all that. So you don't want to do too much about saying anti-lesbian. Okay? Interesting, isn't it, how it all works out. Politicians, they make all kinds of promises and they get into office and they usually break just about every last one of them, and yet they have a pretty standard record of getting reelected. In the cases of Congress people, your representatives in the House of Representatives, your senators, mayors of cities, things like that, they tend to get elected 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 times in some cases. Nobody really cares that the guy lies his ass off day in and day out. Okay? So think about that. A prophet trying to warn you about something has to be 100% or they're an absolute throw them in the mud, tar and feather them person. But your politicians, your police, your lawyers, your big corporations, your little corporations, the guy down the street, the manager of your apartment, the beggar, anybody else can lie, cheat, and steal to you. But only prophets have to be 100% correct or they're a charlatan. Isn't that interesting? Now do you see a little bit about why I say absolutes are absolutes and you have to image correctly? So you have been buying and the lying and the cheating and the stealing and all of that, and you've been turning your back on all the stuff that's going on for real in your world. And all the people who have had visions of needing to get out there and do something about it and try and help and do something, whether or not they ever make a prophecy. I'm not making any prophecies here, people. I am telling you about the process of what it is. Big difference. However, I'm a charlatan because I'm talking about prophecy. Interesting, isn't it? I'm not making a prophecy that this is going to happen. I am telling you the scientific fact is you are at the end of your reign on this planet. You have no ability to take all of the oceans, which are your ecosystem. The entire food chain is based on your oceans remaining alive, and you have polluted them to the point where they are going to die. They are in the process of dying. They will die off very quickly now. There will be all kinds, stop and think about it. Radiation, chemical, drugs, heat, acidity versus alkalinity changes all contribute to mutation of life. Bacteria and viruses are life. Bacteria and viruses are in all of these waters, both ocean and freshwater streams, lakes, and stuff like that, that are having massive changes. All of your tropical jungles, all of these places where you have moisture, all of these heavy rainstorms are all creating extreme environments for bacteria and viruses. So you have no choice but for mutations to happen. Scientific fact. It will happen. Nature evolves. Okay? Therefore, you don't have any ability to protect yourself from pooping on your own dinner plate. It will happen. So I'm not making any prophecies. I am explaining how it happens and what it is. And I am showing you how, because you're so against thinking about the future, you're too busy having fun. You've literally walked into those prophecies.